There are two completely different experiences a woman can have with a man she's attracted to. The first goes like this. She likes him. She enjoys his company. The dates are good. The conversations are easy. On paper, everything is fine. But something is missing. She can't fully put her finger on it. She just knows that as much as she likes spending time with him, she isn't falling. The feelings stay at a certain level and never go deeper. And eventually, even though nothing went obviously wrong, she slowly pulls away. The second experience goes like this. She meets a man. There's something about him she can't quite explain. Not just attraction, something underneath it. Something that makes her want to understand him more. Something that makes the feeling grow over time instead of plateau. And before she's fully decided to, she's fallen for him. Same woman, different men, both attractive to her in some initial way, but completely different emotional experiences, completely different outcomes. If you've ever been on the receiving end of the first experience, situations that seemed to be going well and then quietly faded, this video is going to explain something nobody has clearly explained to you before. Because the difference between the man she dates and the man she falls for isn't about looks or money or magic words. It's about 7 specific qualities that create the conditions for genuine emotional investment, the kind that deepens over time. Let's get into it. Number 1, the man she dates makes her feel comfortable. The man she falls for makes her feel something she can't name. Comfort is necessary for any sustained connection, but comfort alone does not create falling, because falling involves uncertainty, vulnerability, a feeling you didn't plan to have that snuck up on you. The man who only creates comfort is pleasant to be around. The time passes smoothly, nothing difficult happens, but nothing surprising happens either. And genuine emotional surprise is part of what creates depth of feeling. When someone reveals a layer you didn't anticipate, when they say something that reframes what you thought you understood, that unexpectedness creates a response that goes deeper than comfort ever can. Don't optimize for comfort. Be real enough, layered enough, genuinely unpredictable enough, because you have actual depth that she can't fully map you in advance. Comfort keeps her coming back. Discovery makes her fall. Number 2, the man she dates makes her feel liked. The man she falls for makes her feel seen. There is a difference between a man who is attracted to her and a man who actually perceives her. The first man sees what she looks like, appreciates her energy, enjoys her company. But his engagement is general. He likes this woman, the category of her. The second man notices specific things. The thing she said in passing that revealed what she actually values. The slight change in her energy when a certain topic comes up. The thing she's proud of but downplays because she doesn't want to seem like she's making it a big deal. He sees the specific, actual person underneath the general impression. When a woman feels genuinely seen, not just liked, but perceived as the individual she actually is, something opens up. Being truly seen is rare. Most people engage with the surface version of you. When someone demonstrates they perceive the real you, the trust that creates is profound. And trust at that level is the soil that genuine feelings grow in. Pay real attention, real curiosity about the specific person in front of you. Notice what most people walk past. That's the difference between being liked and being fallen for. Number 3, the man she dates is consistent in a way that feels predictable. The man she falls for is consistent in a way that feels like character. Both men show up reliably, but the texture of that consistency is completely different, and she feels the difference even if she can't articulate it. The first man is consistent because he's managing an impression. He knows what's working and keeps doing it. His consistency is strategic, even if he doesn't think of it that way. The second man is consistent because this is simply who he is. His values don't change based on context. He's the same man in a quiet moment that he is in a social one. His consistency comes from having an actual core, an actual set of values and principles, not from having found a presentation that works. Women develop deep feelings for the second type because character creates trust at a level that impression management never can. When she senses that what she's getting is genuinely who you are, she can invest because she's investing in something real, and you can only fall for something real. Number 4, the man she dates makes her feel good about him. The man she falls for makes her feel good about herself. This is one of the most important distinctions on this list. Most men miss it because they're so focused on putting their best foot forward that they forget to turn the attention outward. The man she dates is working on her impression of him. He's funny, interesting, impressive. She comes away thinking he's great, and that's genuinely nice. But it's not the same as coming away thinking she's great, feeling more capable, more interesting, more understood than she did before. The man she falls for is genuinely interested in her. Not her approval, what she thinks, what she's building, what she's afraid of, what she's excited about. He asks questions that make her think and reflects things back that help her see herself more clearly. When someone consistently makes you feel more interesting to yourself, more seen, more capable, you don't just like being around them. You start to associate that expanded version of yourself with them, and you want to be near them because being near them makes you more fully yourself. That's falling. Number 5, the man she dates has options and makes sure she knows it. The man she falls for has options, and it's simply evident. Both men have real options. Neither is desperate. But the way that reality shows up is completely different. The first man is aware that having options is attractive, so he references it. Subtle mentions of other women, carefully crafted gaps in availability, a vague sense that he's making sure she knows he doesn't need her specifically. And underneath it all, the faint but detectable smell of strategy. The second man simply has a full life, and it shows. He's not strategically unavailable, he's genuinely busy. He's not hinting at other options. He just has things going on and a direction he's moving in. His abundance is real and therefore effortless. Women can feel the difference between a man genuinely living a full life and one performing the idea of one. The genuine version is attractive in a deep, settled way. The performed version creates a low-level sense of being managed that prevents real feelings from developing. Be the first man, not by advertising your options, but by actually building them. Number 6, the man she dates is who she expects him to be. The man she falls for surprises her with his depth. Expectations are the enemy of falling. When you can predict everything about a person, the emotional experience stays flat. Familiar, comfortable, but flat. Falling requires moments where the person in front of you exceeds the frame you'd built for them, where they reveal something that resets your understanding of who they are. Maybe it's a moment of genuine vulnerability that emerges naturally because the moment called for it. Maybe it's a perspective that reveals a level of thinking she hadn't anticipated. Maybe it's the quiet dignity with which he handles something difficult. These moments of exceeded expectation are what create the shift from enjoying someone to actually falling for them. They can't be manufactured. They can only be enabled by being real enough, layered enough, and secure enough that when the right moment arrives, your actual depth shows up in it. Number 7, the man she dates needs the relationship to feel okay. The man she falls for is already okay and invites her to share in that. This is the deepest difference, the one all the others flow from. The man she dates is operating from need. He needs the interaction to go well to feel confident. He needs her continued interest to feel validated. His emotional state is dependent on how the dynamic is going, and she can feel that dependence, even when she can't name it. It creates a subtle pressure, a sense of being needed in a way that's heavy rather than warm. The man she falls for is already whole, already okay. He has his own purpose, his own values, his own sense of self that doesn't require her input to remain standing. He's not with her because he needs her. He's with her because he chooses her, because she, specifically, is someone he genuinely wants to share his already full life with. When someone needs you to be okay, you feel responsible for them. When someone chooses you from fullness, you feel wanted, and being wanted by someone who doesn't need you is one of the most powerful feelings a human being can experience. It's the feeling that creates falling, because you know the choice is real. You know it's actually you, specifically, that this person has decided is worth choosing. The gap between these two experiences isn't talent or genetics. It's a set of habits, a quality of presence, a depth of self that can be built. You're not stuck on one side of this permanently, but crossing over doesn't happen in a conversation. It happens in the consistent daily work of becoming someone real, someone with purpose, someone who is genuinely, fully, irreducibly himself. That man doesn't create comfortable dates. He creates the feeling she can't explain to her friends, but can't stop talking about either.